It's very confusing on how and what to eat, and that a lot of the information that we get really conflicts with other information that we get. And the information we're going to focus on today is the information that we get from our body as it responds to the food, to the volume of food that we eat, and the frequency that we eat food. We're going to learn two things. We want to learn how to become aware of how our body is responding and how to self-experiment. So let's talk about self-experimenting first and finding what works for you, but then also to go out there and do a provocative test to find what does not work for you. The comparison between the two will drive you in the direction that's going to lead you to the food volume that's going to give you the most energy, mental clarity, and a body that just feels like doing things. I want to take two examples that are pretty easy to do, and for you to go home and try them, or be at home and try them. And one is table salt. Table salt is, in my opinion, poison for most of us. But sodium is one of the most common chemicals in our body. We need sodium. And we get sodium from a lot of different sources, but we also need it to come from our food. So, table salt is 99% sodium chloride, not much else in it. Now when you get something like Celtic salt or Himalayan salt, only about 50% is sodium chloride, and then there's other forms of sodium as well as other minerals that are in the salt. What we want is, food eaters, we want the taste of the salt. We want that salty taste. Frankly, some of us are genetically driven towards a salty taste. So what I want you to do is to go kind of salt-free for a few days, and then eat a very salty several meals, and actually compare how you feel one way, and then compare how you feel another way. Then I want you to go salt-free pretty much, but then try the Himalayan salt and see if you don't notice a difference. And most likely what you're going to find is that the table salt, you bloat up. If you went in and weighed on the bathroom scales, you'd add pounds, and that's because your body would be retaining water. And when you would eat the Himalayan salt, within reason, not dumping it on everything, but seasoning within moderation, that you'll find that you actually feel good and you get that salty taste. So I want you to self-experiment with the salt that's in your diet. I want you to compare table salt to Himalayan salt, and I want you to find which way you have energy, mental clarity, and your body feels like doing things. The second way I'd like you to self-experiment is with gluten. Gluten is the protein that comes from wheat, barley, and rye. We've talked about it before. I'd like you to go gluten-free for a week and then go out and do a provocative test of eating gluten and see how you feel. Only to once again repeat this method of learning to self-experiment, because that's what I want you to really focus on. And once you start to understand this, then you can really, by paying attention, you're going to become aware of how your body's responding. Because the food that you want to eat, the volume of food that you want to eat, and the frequency that you want to eat, all comes down to the ones that give you energy, mental clarity, and your body feels like doing things. So until we talk again, remember, if you want to feel better today, eat better today.